waiting for. We don't see this very often. This is a rare opportunity. It is done with the Intel Core i3 processor, has 8 gigabytes of RAM, a huge storage capacity of 1 terabyte, has Windows 10, comes with a lifetime tech support along with a lot of other software packages. But today is the only day that you can get this at $599.64. At the end of the day today, that price goes away. At the end of the day, the 6 payment plan of $99.99 goes away. We have free shipping and handling on this. So just from our QVC price, you're saving $139, and then you're going to save an extra almost $20 on the shipping and handling. So that brings your savings up today and today only up to $159. So really pretty and amazing thing. Yeah. Kat Janisco. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for asking.
I'm well, and I'm glad you're here with me.
I'm glad to be here. I'm so excited.
We have a lot of beautiful colors, too. This amazing design, super new, sleek design that just came out last week, right? So on Saturday.
Correct.
And you guys are loving this premium finish, and we're going to talk about all of that, give you all the good specs. But before we get into all the good specs, let me give you some color choices in case you're like, already, I'm in. We have the white, and then down here is this silver. Now that's a really cool, like almost gunmetal kind of silver.
It really is. Yep,
Ooh,
I love that one. It's classy.
We have red up here, and then we have a beautiful purple. And then finally, if you just want your classic black, we have it for you. Now, your item number here is E230605. It does, as I said, come with a lot of... Oh, we did blue. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. We don't have a black?
Right,
oh, there's a blue. Okay, so that's your... Okay, so the blue is are a little bit limited. It is a deep, rich navy. I'm so sorry. It looks like on there black to me, but it's not.
When you see it in the light. Yeah, it's a really nice color.
All right, so we have to talk about the fact that, hello, you're bringing a touchscreen laptop.
I know.
What's the deal?
I'm so excited. So I've been doing some word searches on here because this is just great. But this is an Intel processor inside of this computer. So you have the power behind it. You have 8 gigs of memory. And then you have the ability of touch on your computer. And what this is great for, honestly, is Windows 10. That is an operating system. That's the operating system that you get with this computer. And if you can see all of the applications I have here, Nance, I have downloaded all of these. You know, I have my Office set up, but it's really designed for the touch experience. So if I go to my photos, I can easily go back and forth between my photos. I can zoom in. I can create customized cards. My favorite thing to do is surf the internet. I mean, I'm serious. With the touch laptop at home, it's so nice. I typed it on QVC.com, floral dresses last night. I'm not even kidding. My obsession. And when you click on a product, say I wanted to choose this floral dress.
Well, that's pretty. Who's that, Dennis?
It's really nice. Dennis Basso, there you go.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that nice? So if you click on a product, you can actually zoom into the product, get a closer look, and it just readjusted here, but you can get a closer look. You can see the video up close. I love having a touchscreen for shopping personally, but a touchscreen is great for so many different things.
Yeah. It's just easy too. Just gonna, it's, I don't know, because sometimes if you get uncomfortable, like where to put your, finger and all that.
Right.
All right. So could you do me a favor? Can you, let's do a quick kind of tour, and then we're going to get into all the specs. We're going to kind of break it on down in the way that you see even this laid out as a Dell 15-inch touchscreen laptop, Intel Core i3, 8 gigabyte RAM, 1 terabyte.
I know. It's a lot. Right? We'll break it down.
It's a lot. So let's do a quick tour.
Yeah, so the first thing you're going to notice when you take this out of the box is the fact that you have that true high-definition display on your 15-inch laptop. This is really because of the premium glass that we've invested in at Dell that really separates our screens from other makers in the market. And the fact that you have that touch display is so nice. I mean, just with the swipe to the right, I have all of my programs up and running. You also have a high-definition web camera right here, which is great if you're somebody who's Skype. So if this is going to somebody in college, even better yet, they have a web camera built into this computer, a full-size keyboard with a numeric keypad. We have that question a lot. Does it have the numeric keypad? Yep, it does. We've added it. And then with this brand new design we've got some brushed aluminum in here. Typically, in the past, we've offered kind of a rubberized surface, but I really like this because it's really chic, it's really classy, and it's kind of industrial.
Just really quickly, does this have a backlit keyboard or no?
This does not have a backlit keyboard.
Thank you.
Nope, perfect. Good question. And if we go around to the side, I'm going to show you all of the connectivity you have with this computer as well, because there is a ton. So if you're looking to charge your computer, This is that first port that you're going to want to charge your computer with. That's where you put your power adapter. And then maybe you're traveling like me and you're in a hotel that doesn't have wireless capability. Happens a lot. Maybe you don't have a wireless router at home. This is going to be your Ethernet port. So you plug that cord in. That's the way you hardwire to the internet. But of course, this computer does come standard with wireless, so you're good there. And then you have an HDMI port right here. Now, what that does is connects to possibly a board your monitor for people in the workforce. Maybe somebody in the classroom who's showing a PowerPoint presentation. That's the plug you're going to, or the port you're going to use. 3 USB ports in total on this computer. So if you have a smartphone or a tablet that you want to transfer photos or videos from, and you want to put them on your new laptop, these are the ports you're going to use.
And can I also say that there are so many beauty devices, as well as like the halos and all that, that can now be charged up through your computer with the USB cord, which is so crazy. So if you are doing and you're traveling, you need those extra.
I totally agree. I wonder if I could charge my Clarisonic there.
Yes, you can.
Can I really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't have a USB port for Clarisonic.
As long as you have a USB
There
cord.
you go. Perfect.
That's it.
And you have 3 of them, so that's perfect. And the other one's on the other side, which we'll get to. But this is your headphone jack. So if you're watching a video and you want to listen to it silently, that's what you're going to do right there. And then on the other side, now a lot of makers in the market, I can't stress this enough, they're taking this out of their computers, but we're including it and we're lowering the cost because of our relationship with QVC. But you have a DVD, CD-ROM drive. Yes, clap to that. And not only can you watch movies and you can listen to CDs, but you can actually download them as well and burn them. And I think that's so important because I have, you know, like Netflix movies that I've downloaded. Why not put them on a DVD? I'm a total DVD, CD-ROM drive lover. I really am. I'm a fan. And then, of course, you have your additional USB port. And I forgot to mention this, an SD card reader. So, you know, like in your cameras and your video cameras today, that little chip, that's where you're going to put it to transfer all of your photo and video files.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and then can we just show
Of course.
Show it up, like how sleek it is?
Yeah.
And how much
I
does
love
weigh?
this weight. This is just over 5 pounds in weight.
Okay.
Almost 6 pounds, but it's really lightweight and portable. And, you know, we often get the question with 15-inch, like why would I have a 15-inch laptop instead of a 17-inch? This can still be, make no mistake, this can still be your home hub, but you can carry it everywhere. I mean, for me, I take it into the kitchen, and we'll talk about office, but these are all of my recipes that I use every day. So down here, right, cilantro, oh my gosh, this is delicious. Cilantro, lime, brown rice. David Venable would be so proud of me. But with a touch screen, you can actually zoom in onto the recipe. You can zoom in onto all of the ingredients.
Okay.
And this is truly what I've been using my 15-inch laptop for. I take it into the kitchen and pop up these recipes when it comes around dinner time. Okay,
so here's the deal. This is new today. It's a touchscreen laptop, which we don't see very often from Dell. This is the 15-inch size. The price, though, because this is a one-day-only price, it's only good for today. So at the end of the day today, that $599.94 deal goes away. That already is $139 and change off what we have our regular QVC price, and at some point it's going to go up to that point, and then we'll definitely won't be this low for at least 6 months. So don't expect this to be any lower than this in the next 6 months. Also, that 6 easy pay plan of $99.99 goes away, and the free shipping and handling that we have tonight. I don't know when that will go away, but I want you to make sure you're getting as much savings as you possibly can before the end of the day today. So the colors are white and silver and red and purple and deep navy. So there's the blue. Okay. Let's go through the fact that this has an Intel Core i3 processor. What does that mean for us?
You know, first of all, Intel, we love our partnership with Intel because they're truly a worldwide leader when it comes to computer processors. And if you're at home, you might be thinking, okay, what's a computer processor? Why is that even important to me? That is the engine or the brain that's inside of your computer that gives it the power, the speed, the performance to run every single day. If you notice, because I have the power of that Intel Core i3 processor on this computer and I pair it with 8 gigs of memory, I have the ability to multitask. So the way I always put it is your processor is your power, your memory is your multitasking capability. So I have about, over 15 or more programs up and running. This is probably really unrealistic to what you would have like on an everyday basis, maybe 5 to 6.
I have to say this. I go around here at 2R. I'm amazed at how many programs people do have open.
Yes.
Whether it's on their phone, whatever it is, but if you if your computer, you're suffering from like really super slowdown and all that kind of stuff, you're probably, that means your processor is probably not doing its job that it needs to do. You're gonna be able to open all those things you have on your calendar. My dad has so much open on his computer too.
Does he really?
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
so does mine. My dad does like woodworking, and he has his Excel documents.
And he keeps it open. I don't get it. Like I always shut all my stuff
You should probably
down.
close them out at some point. Give your computer a break for a second. But this really, honestly, this computer really doesn't need a break because you have an Intel processor, and all it takes, Nancy, with the touchscreen is one swipe to the right, and that's going to display all of the programs that you have up and running on your computer.
So cool.
Just notice too that my video is still running, my high definition video right here. It's still running in the background. I have high definition games, graphic intensive games. I have my social media up and running, Dell expert page. I went to Nancy's page and noticed that she actually repaired her iPhone, which you just mentioned not long ago. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. How did you even do that?
Well, I'm going to actually write a little blog because a lot of people have been asking me about it, so I will. I'll tell you how to do it.
Yes. It was probably an extensive process.
It was not.
Really?
No. It did. I will say this. It took me about an hour and a half to do it. It took a lot of patience.
Oh my gosh.
But I did it for $35.
Wow.
$35.
It would take me 4 hours.
No. I'll share the whole experience with you. It's not as big of a deal as you think.
That's good to know. You know what? It won't take you 4 hours to set up your computer when you get it.
That's very
true. It really won't. It really
right?
won't. I mean, you got the Windows 10 operating system, which we can also talk about.
Well, I want to talk about next really quickly is the storage capacity, because this is 1 terabyte. What does that mean?
Huge amount of storage.
Does that mean I need to add more?
Oh my gosh, no, that would be crazy. I mean, you could if you really use that much, but a terabyte of storage space, just to break it down, and we have a video to show you too that kind of explains what is involved with that. It's equivalent to 1,000 gigabytes of storage capacity on your computer, which means you can store 500,000 photos. And then you can store 250,000 songs. I mean, that's like I thought I was a music junkie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So 250,000 songs, and then 100 high definition videos that you can put onto your computer, whether it's movies or shows or just videos that you've created of your own events, your own family events. So that's why I love having this, especially if you have that touch screen. I mean, this is going to be great to zoom in on those photos.
Yeah. All right. So now will you talk about the Windows 10?
Sure.
For us. And this comes, the Windows 10, is it already loaded onto the computer, or do I need to do any downloading, or what do I need to do?
You're going to go through a little setup process. When you first power on your computer, you got to enter some information. You make a Microsoft account if you don't already have one. But this is going to be the first thing you see, is this traditional desktop. And this is that piece of Windows 7 that Microsoft has incorporated into the Windows 10 operating system, with all of your icons here, your taskbar at the bottom. You even have your own digital personal assistant with this operating system right here, where it says "Ask me anything." That's called Cortana. And as you use your PC, she learns about the things, your interests, maybe the weather around you, or maybe your favorite restaurants, and she'll list them all here. There's the weather, there's your maps if you travel a lot. So that's really helpful to have. And then the best part is that they've also incorporated the best pieces of Windows 8.1, which are those live tiles, or the applications that we've put onto our computer. So I have all of my photos, my internet, I have my social media right here. And then, of course, if you're into entertainment, your Netflix, but you can really rearrange these groups in any way that you want to. You can rearrange these tiles. They're actually called live tiles, because if you have a news application, all of those stories are updating for you in the background, and you can actually see them running right before your eyes. So that's really, really nice to have. It's super familiar, the Windows 10 operating system. It's super easy, and it's customizable, which I really, really love. It just really does make your life easier.
And then the next thing we want to talk about is actually, because here's the deal. If you have been using an antiquated version of Windows out there, and you're jumping into the Windows 10 for the very first time, or maybe you don't understand what touch is all about. You don't know how to set up your internet. You don't know how to do some of the other things. There's so much that you can do. What are you doing here?
I'm playing a little game. This is called Cut the Rope. So, and I'm glad you brought that up, because you can actually download these applications. These are free. Everything I'm using on this computer are free applications, which is great.
And maybe you don't even know how to download these for free. So let's talk about what else comes with this, because this is under $600, but you're getting a software and a services package with it.
You really are.
What I think for me the most important thing is that the tech support that you have for the lifetime.
It really is. Lifetime tech support is huge. I mean, you would have to pay hundreds of extra dollars for a service like this. And what lifetime tech support is going to be useful for is answering any of those software-related issues you might have. So these technicians with tech support are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days.